If you're in your 20s right now, you have something that is more valuable than money itself. Time. Time to make mistakes, time to learn, and most importantly, time to compound your gains. But let me be brutally honest with you. Most people your age are wasting this opportunity. They're spending their money on things that don't matter. Partying every weekend, upgrading to the latest iPhone, or mindlessly buying things they don't need to impress people who don't even care. If you don't take control now, you'll wake up one day at 35, wondering why you're stuck in the same job, struggling to pay bills, and watching others succeed while you stay behind. I've seen it happen. I've watched people burn through their 20s thinking they had all the time in the world, only to wake up in their 30s full of regrets. Meanwhile, the smart ones, the ones who made the right decisions, are now financially free, traveling the world, building businesses, and living on their own terms. So if you're 20, if you're young, and you have $1,000 to invest, let me tell you exactly how I would do it to ensure that by the time you hit your 30s, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. This isn't about playing it safe. It's not about putting everything into a savings account or hoping the government will take care of you. It's about strategy, risk, and execution. And let me tell you something, most people are too scared to take risks. That's why they stay broke. If you want to be average, follow the herd. If you want to be wealthy, think differently. Let's talk about mindset before we even get into investments. Because if your mindset is weak, you'll never get anywhere. I don't care if you have $1,000 or $100,000. If you don't have the right mentality, you'll blow it. First, stop thinking like a consumer. The average person's brain is wired for spending. Every time they get money, their first thought is, what can I buy? That's why people are in debt, struggling paycheck to paycheck. The wealthy think differently. Their first thought is, how can I make this money work for me? When you change your mindset from consumer to investor, your entire life changes. Instead of working for money, you make money work for you. The second mindset shift, stop fearing risk. I get it, losing money sucks. But let me ask you this, what's riskier? Investing $1,000 and maybe losing a bit while learning? Or working for 40 years at a job you hate, just to retire with barely enough to survive? Real wealth is built by those who take calculated risks. The third mindset shift, take action. Most people are full of ideas, but they never execute. They wait for the perfect moment. Let me tell you something. There is no perfect moment. You'll never feel 100% ready. The only way to learn is to start. Now let's get into the strategy. If I had $1,000 and I was in my 20s, here's exactly how I would invest it. The first move? Forget the stock market. Forget crypto. The greatest investment you will ever make isn't in Bitcoin, Tesla, or an index fund. It's in yourself. Think about it. What separates the rich from the poor? It's not just money, it's knowledge. You could hand someone $1 million, and if they don't know what to do with it, they'll lose it. But give someone the right mindset and skills, and they'll turn even a few $100s into a fortune. So where does this $300 go? First, books. Yes, books. The wealthiest people in the world, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, they all read constantly. Because knowledge compounds like interest. Start with The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, to understand how people really think about wealth. Next, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This helps to change how you see money forever. Another good book is The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. It helped me to learn how the rich think about time and money. If you read these books and apply what you learn, you will never be poor. But books alone won't make you rich. You need a skill, a high-income skill. This is where the second part of this investment comes in. Take $150 to $200 and enroll in an online course. Pick something that actually makes money. Copywriting. Every business needs words that sell. Digital marketing, the backbone of every online business. Coding or web development, a skill that's in demand and pays big. Video editing. Content creators need this and they'll pay you for it. Once you have this skill, you're no longer just some worker begging for a paycheck. You have leverage. You can sell your skills and make money on your terms. Now that you've invested in yourself, it's time to put that knowledge to work. Most people in their 20s think a job is the answer. It's not. No salary will make you rich. The real game is building something of your own. A side hustle that turns into a full-time income. So with $400, what's the move? Start a content business. YouTube, TikTok, blogging, Instagram, whatever platform you're drawn to, start creating. Content is king right now. If you grow an audience, you can monetize it through sponsorships, affiliate marketing, or selling your own products. You don't need a fancy camera. Your phone is good enough. Use this money for a microphone, basic video editing software, or a website. Let's explore freelancing. If you learned a skill in step 1, now is the time to sell it. Fiverr, Upwork, and LinkedIn are your new best friends. Businesses need copywriters, video editors, social media managers, marketers, and they will pay you well for it. Use $400 to upgrade your tools, set up a killer portfolio, or run small ads to attract clients. Another opportunity is reselling and flipping. Go to thrift stores, Facebook Marketplace, or garage sales. Buy undervalued items and flip them on eBay, Craigslist, or Poshmark for a profit. With $400, you can turn this into thousands in a few months if you stay disciplined. The goal here is cash flow. You want a business that brings in money every month. Now we play the long game. Investing isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about planting seeds that grow over time. Here's where I'd put $200 in crypto, $100 as the future of finance. Crypto is still in its early days. Ignore the hype and focus on real utility. 50% in Bitcoin, BTC, the backbone of the crypto market. 25% in Ethereum, ETH, powering decentralized finance. Percent in emerging cryptos, XRP, Solana, Chainlink. Projects with real-world adoption. This is money you let sit for years. The crypto market is volatile, but the long-term potential is undeniable. Stocks, $100 for the power of compound interest. $50 in an S&P 500 index fund, VOO, SPI, or VTI. This grows consistently over time. $50 in individual stocks, companies like Tesla, Apple, or innovative AI tech stocks. If you invest early and stay consistent, you'll see this money multiply over the years. Most people overlook this, and then one bad event wipes them out financially. If you don't have an emergency fund, put this $100 into a high-yield savings account. It's not about making money, it's about not going broke when life throws a curveball. If you already have savings, are they enough in case of emergency? Then reinvest this money into your side hustle. Most people in their 20s waste time. They think they have forever to figure out money. They don't. But the ones who get serious now, they will dominate in their 30s. Here's why this strategy is powerful. You invest in yourself first, because without the right knowledge and skills, nothing else matters. You create cash flow through a side hustle that can eventually replace your job. You build long-term wealth through strategic investing. You protect yourself from failure with an emergency fund. If you follow this, your $1,000 investment today could turn into $10,000 per month in the future. Most people won't take action. They'll watch, agree, and then do nothing. But the few who do, they'll be financially free in just a few years. So here's my question to you. Are you going to watch from the sidelines? Or are you going to take control of your future and make your money work for you? Because time won't wait for you to get serious. The question is, will you? I hope you found this information helpful and insightful. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps others find this content. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Sharing this video with your friends, family, or anyone you think would benefit from it would mean the world to me. It's how we grow this community and spread valuable information together. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.